Hello everyone, Christopher here from Themeco. Yet another video from the troubleshooting series, which we are going to discuss code issues. Such issues that does not necessarily break down the website, but render some abnormal behaviors and problems on the front end of the website. Just like the previous videos, we are going to check the symptoms, then gather more information about the problem, and then go about fixing them. So just fasten your seatbelts and let's get started. I opened up the front end of the website and I already see some abnormal behaviors. The header section, this main hero section, does not have any background image, and the top right navigation drop-down menu does not work. The blog menu item is supposed to have some sub-menu items, which does not show in this case. And if I just scroll down, there are some rendering issues in the mid-section of the page. So now we know the problems, the symptoms, and now let's gather more information about the problem. Like the previous videos, the first thing to do is to enable the browser developer toolbar. I'm using the Chrome browser, so in my case, I right click and choose the inspect menu item to open up the developer toolbars, and I just choose the console tab. And here's the list of errors that I see. Most of these errors are JavaScript related, such as the type error or jQuery is not defined, jQuery related error, which is a library that WordPress uses in most cases. And there is another one, invalid or unexpected token. So these are all code related issues. Now let's go and check the backend of the website and open up the content builder for this specific page and see if there are any custom codes that might cause the problems. Here's the content builder for the page, and I already see that even the preview section of the content builder does not work. So first thing first is to check the additional codes that might be on the website, on the page, and I head over the CSS option to open up and see if there are any custom CSS font code. There is none. Let's check the JS. Okay, here is some JS code that might cause the problem. Let's write it down and remember it. The next place to search about the problem is the theme options, because whatever you see in the content builder in the JS and CS options are just limited for that specific page, but you might have some customizations done in the theme options which are site-wide, and those also might be the problem cause. So let's head over the theme options and again check the code. Okay, we have a CSS code, but it's pretty normal one, and I don't think that is the problem cause. We have a JavaScript code here, and I already see that there is a problem, but again, I just write it down and make sure that I will check that. The last thing to check is to go to the child theme if I have child theme installed, and make sure that I disable the child theme, because there might be some customization done in the child theme itself that might cause the problem. So let's activate the original theme. In this case, I use the Pro theme. Okay, the parent theme now is enabled. Let's reload the page in the front end of the website. Okay, I already see a huge improvement. The header image is just showing. The top right navigation drop-down menu is showing, and also the rendering issue in the midsection shows. But I still see some errors in the console, which I should check and see why this is the problem. But I already know that the child theme is the problem cause. So let's first thing first, go and go to appearance, themes, and bring back the child theme and see what was the problem. To check the theme files, you can use the FTP connection to access the files, but for my case, I just go to appearance, theme editor. Here's the CSS file, which does not have much more information, but let's see the functions.php file, which is the main file that has some code. And I see here I just deliberately added this bad onQ function, which just removes the jQuery library, and that was the cause of the problem. So if I just delete this section and update the file and reload the page, everything should work as expected. Okay, so the front-end issues are gone. Now let's go and find out what is the problem when it comes to these errors. So the first one is the invalid or unexpected token. To know why this is happening, I just head over this to the right section and click on the link to see where the code it resides. And this code is just familiar for me. It is the one that I saw in the content builder for this specific page. But another way to know where the code is generated from is the code that you see here. Let me just make it bigger. As you can see, the script is loaded with the ID of Cornerstone Custom Content.js. Just having this section here that tells there is a Cornerstone Custom Content shows that the code resides in the either theme options or the content builder JS section. So this is a great way to know where the code is originated from. Let's see the other one. This one does not have more information. So now let's get back to the content builder, the JS file, and just remove this code, save it, and reload on the front end of the website. Okay, one gone and one more to go. I just click on the link again, and this time it is in the X custom.js section that there is a problem. This is the same code that we've seen in the theme options. Again, when you see such ID X custom.js, that shows that the code is generated from the theme options. That is the way you know you should go to theme options, JS, and fix the code. For my case, I just add the code here and save, and it is probably will get rid of that problem. So let's reload the page and check the console. Oops, there is another problem, which is the $sign problem for the jQuery. Let's fix that too. Here we should add jQuery instead of the $sign in the theme option JS section. Now let's reload again, and here we go. The error just is gone. And this is how you can test for the code issues and such codes that does not necessarily break down the website, but it causes some problems in the front end of the website. Thank you guys, and see you soon.